I think I'm a good person. Look, I'm Christian, evangelist, and I stand with Israel. You're stupid. There, diagnosed. Next! Why? Let me see if I understand. It's because God chosen people, right? Yes! So, you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing. Basically like a tribal God. A partial God that favors some people above others. Are you sure you're talking about God? Oh, that's blasphemy! Blasphemy? Are you sure? Because you're the one who's speaking about a God who discriminates. A God who allows those so-called chosen people to butcher, to create a genocide, and to steal land. Are you even sure you're a Christian? And you know the rules of Christianity. You know, don't steal, don't kill. There are 10 rules. Yeah, but the Holocaust and 6 million people and the biggest tragedy? Let me guess, the next phrase is gonna be you're anti-Semitic. To Eastern Europeans who think they're from the land, isn't it? Actually, the Holocaust was a tragedy, but by far not the biggest. Dear Christian, do you know about the 20 million Christians, or more actually, that were butchered in concentration camps by the Bolsheviks? So, what kind of Christian you are? Oh, but Bolsheviks? Nothing to do with Israel. Well, actually, the administration of the Bolsheviks, 427 out of 525, they were Jewish. You know, the ones in power, the elected ones from the Bolsheviks, they were Jewish. So, what shall we do, the Christians, after more than 20 million Christians butchered? Yeah, because they were Christians. Shall we do our own land? No? In the name of God? I'm asking you, Christian, this is what religion is about? That's why you support what you support? Or you're just simply, as I said from the beginning, stupid? Yeah, but, you know, the Muslims and with us, with the Christians, like... What? Tell me, Hollywood, what did you learn? Do you know that in Islam, Jesus Christ is respected and is portrayed as a messenger of God? But guess where Jesus Christ is portrayed as he should boil in excrements? And Virgin Mary is a prostitute. Exactly, you guessed it. But I guess I should be anti-Semitic if I say it. So what you're cheering for, evangelist Christian? What you're cheering for? And I'm telling you this as a Christian. Because, you know, they love to brainwash you in thinking that you should hate Muslims. You know? What you're cheering for? What do you know about the history of your own religion? What do you know about anything? How can you put the word Christian in the same phrase as supporting mass murder and genocide? You should be ashamed of yourselves. But you know, if you're a Christian, you should believe in the judgment day. And I really hope you all can burn.
You and your fucking Jesus could kiss my ass, okay? Go away.
Daily Channel 13 reporter Yossi Eli went undercover as a priest for a day. Dressed in a robe, he walked through the old city with Franciscan Father Alberto. In the first 5 minutes, he was spat at 5 times by Orthodox Jewish Israelis.
Christian citizens feel attacked in their places of prayer, in their cemeteries and on the streets.
Basically like a tribal God, a partial.
Let us show you that this woman, she just insulted the God of Islam and Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him. This is the Quran, not the Bible. I will start with the Quran. In the Quran, it says that the Jews are the favorite people of Allah, and which prove that Allah is unfair and he is racist and he is a Zionist. Do she dare now to make an interview like that with herself, playing Muslim and non-Muslim in the same time? Do you dare? Remember, you just said that if God, he favors some people, he is racist and he is a tribal God. This is the stupid Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad. Chapter 2, by the way, this is the chapter of the cow, because the origin of Islam is Hindu. The biggest chapter of the Quran is the cow. Why? Because according to the Hindu God of Islam, Moses says he cannot raise people from death, but the God of the Hindus, Allah, he used the power of the cow. So he commanded him to bring beef of a cow and beat the dead guy, and then the guy came back to life, and he said, this is how we raise people from death. How? By beef. So now I want your beefy story to hold together. You said, and everybody heard you, that the God who favor Israel is a scumbag, and he is a tribal God, and he is racist. Why we have only 342 people here? You guys, you don't care to invite? Shall I finish and that come in 10 minutes and leave? Okay, I will do it. So look what happened here. I challenge these filthy women to make a video and condemn the filthy Quran, because we heard her saying that the God who chose in Israel obviously is evil. He is racist, he is satanic, and he is a tribal God. And not only that, he ordered to do genocide, which we will show you in the Quran that Allah command the Jews. Allah in the Quran command the Jews to kill whoever live in the land which assigned to the Jews by Allah. I will make you the joke of everybody in the internet. The Muslim now, they will bite your butt. I don't know how big it is, but you better watch yourself, because those are terrorists.
Why? Let me see if I understand. It's because God chosen people, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes. So you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing, basically like a tribal God, a partial God that favors some people above others. Are you sure you're talking about God?
Are you sure you are talking about God, Muslims? Hey Muslims, this woman, she is insulting your filthy Allah. She is saying, are you sure that this is how God is? And the funny, the Muslim, they comment in her channel, may Allah bless you, sister. Allahu Akbar, you are telling the truth, sister. What kind of God is God? I mean, every Muslim, he knew those verses in the Quran. But because they are satanic, like this woman, they don't tell her, hold on, in the Quran, it says that. However, in the Quran, it doesn't say why he favored them. But just to show you that you are a scumbag, coward, liar, if we go in the Bible and see how God and why God favored those people, what we will see. Read with me, you coward. The one who sells herself for money and coins. This is the Bible. Do you know how to read? I do not know how to read. And you are being diagnosed, huh? I'm going to diagnose your case. Let us play the audio and read together.
Deuteronomy 7. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them, and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt make no covenant with them, nor show mercy unto them. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars, and break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt. Know therefore that the Lord thy God, he is God, the faithful God, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations, and repayeth them that hate him to their face, to destroy them.
So look what the Bible says. Those people who they are evil, and by the way, they were killing each other and killing everybody else, and they kidnap and rape, and even they sacrifice blood, they sacrifice their own kids. They take their kids to the altar and they sacrifice their kids. They are people who kill a human being for their pagan god. Here you see that God did not favor the children of Israel because they are big in number, because they are doctors and engineers, because they are, no. But because they are the one who he have covenant with them, because they believe in him. The other nations, they are pagan. So God, he created everybody. He give life, he take life. He give worth, he take worth. Those who they are fighting his chosen people, as you call them, why they are his chosen people? Because they chose him. And their father Abraham, he chose him. He chose God. So the one who chose me, I chose him. It's not because they are white. It's not because they are black. It's not because they are tall or short. But because the Lord loved them, for he kept his promise to them, and they have to keep their promise to him. And what the promise is? To be his people, to worship him, not to worship any other god. And the Quran says exactly the same, that Allah favored them from all mankind. In fact, in Arabic it says فَضَّلْتُكُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ. Alameen, what does that mean? Not only human being, but all creatures, including genie, even angels. If you open different translation, just to show you, because I know you are illiterate and an idiot, you do not know what we are talking about. Al-Alameen, mankind and jinn. So according to the Quran, the Jews are the best not only between the human, but they are the best even between the genie, which is very stupid, because is the Jews genie? I mean, imagine I say you are my favorite human between the human and the rabbits, but the rabbits is stupid Quran. But here you see Muhammad copying exactly the Bible, and he is saying the same. I did make you escape from the Pharaoh. You are talking about genocide. Those people themselves, they face a genocide. At that time, everybody killed everybody. The Assyrian, they kidnapped them. The Pharaoh kidnapped them. They took the whole nation as a slave. And here you see it copying the Bible exactly, almost word by word. What the Pharaoh was doing to the Jews? He was doing horrible things. He killed your sons, sparing your women. And who is the one was doing that, by the way? The people of Gaza, in case you do not know, Gaza belonged to the Pharaoh. Gaza, at that time, belonged to the Pharaoh, and those are Egyptian. those are not, the one as exist at that time, those are not Palestinians. Those are Egyptian. Because the Pharaoh already, he conquered them and he killed everybody. And the Assyrian, when they took the Jews, they took the so-called Palestinian and they took all the Jews all the way to Iraq. And then the Assyrian, they allowed the Jews only to come back. So no Palestinian came back to that land. So the one who live there right now, they are not Egyptian, they are not Palestinians, those are the Arab. And if you go to any Islamic website, if you have any dignity, do you have a dignity? Look, you are wearing glasses and you sound, you're trying to make yourself educated, and you are a person who knows what are you talking about. This is the scumbag website of Al Jazeera TV. The history of Jerusalem. You can read how the Muslim, they conquered Jerusalem. Before that day, not a single Arab used to live there. This is the stupid Jazeera. This is the stupid Jazeera. They are making a study in English for people. By the way, we don't take them as a source of anything. Those are filthy terrorists who support Hamas and do genocide. And we will go there as long as you are talking about genocide. So here you will see, if you go and open any search you do, you will find that the first time the Muslims ever, do you know what ever mean? Ever they enter that land is in the 600, not before that. Which means before that day there was zero Arab and Muslim. If you ask those who live so-called Gaza now, are you Arab? They will say yes, we are Arab. Do you see this so-called mosque? Go check out how the Muslim they build it and where they build it. A bunch of thieves. They asked Muhammad, who is the one who built the temple in Jerusalem? They ask who? Muhammad. I challenge you to accuse Muhammad to be a fraud and a liar. All right? And then everybody will die laughing at you. I would love to hear it from you. That would be fun. In fact, Muhammad is the biggest fraud in history. Muhammad, he claimed that this mosque was built 40 years after building the Kaaba. And the Kaaba, according to Muhammad, is built by Abraham. But we know that this mosque never existed. Hundreds of years after Muhammad died, this mosque was built. This is Muhammad, the professor in history. Which was the first mosque was built in the earth? The answer is the Kaaba, built by who? By Abraham. And the Mosque Al-Aqsa is built 40 years after. And not to forget to mention that Muhammad even gave more details about who is the one built the the temple. He admit that was David and Suleiman. Who? David and Suleiman. What is the nationality of David? Again, this is the reference, by the way. If somebody want to say to you this is weak, you know the Muslim, they have weak religion, they have weak Gaza, they have weak Hamas, they have weak army, they are weak in everything. But they have a strong penis to make babies, but yet they claim that they are dying from hunger. Who is the one who built Jerusalem according to Muhammad? Who is the one who built the temples of Jerusalem according to Muhammad? As you see, it is David and Solomon. When Sulaiman bin Dawood finished building the Baytul Maqdis, which is the most holy temple in Jerusalem, he asked Allah for three things: judgment that was in harmony with his judgment, a dominion that no one after him would have, and that no one should come to this mosque intending only to pray there, but he would emerge free of sin as the day his mother bore him. The Prophet of Allah said, two prayers were granted, two of them, and he said, I hope the third was, as if he's not sure. Look how stupid this Prophet is. But look what happened here. This funny character, fraud, she claimed that the Jews are thieves, and the Jews commit suicide, and the Jews, they stole the land from so-called Palestinian. It turned to be that Allah is the one who favored the Jews. It turned to be that Allah, he always answered the prayer of the Jews. It turned to be, as we will see in chapter 5 verse number 21, that Allah, he commanded the Jews to kill everyone live there. So if she claimed that this is the land of the Palestinians, according to the Quran, no Palestinian left. And Allah commanded the Jews to slaughter everyone there. This is chapter 5 verse number, you can read from verses before it as many you want. So in verse number 20, Allah is talking. Remember, this is Allah, not Zakir Naik, not this is stupid entertaining fraud. Allah, show respect, you coward, you stupid idiot. You are insulting Allah, saying that he is racist, he favor people, and he ordered to commit genocide. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You insulted Allah. And by the way, I mean, why all those people, they want to defend Gaza and genocide, they have 10, 7, 8 kilograms of makeup? Is that because you are sad? You are unhappy, aren't you? I understand your situation. I learned that some women, not all, when they get sad, they cover their face with 10 kilograms of asphalt, zucchini, smashed zucchini, cucumber, potato salad, lipstick. I mean, all the color of the century is in your, even your eyes color is fake. I wonder what else. These days nobody knows who is a woman, who is not, who's a man. Ask Candace. Candace, she is even, I suspect that she is not a woman actually. Who knows these days? Somebody said in the text, how you say that? Candace, she have 3 kids, she have kids. I said, well, the one she is accusing, she have kids too. But anyway, this is not our topic. But I am really worried for your safety now, because the Muslims, Hamas, are terrorists. And the Muslims believe in assaulting the one who insulted their faithful prophet. And you did that. People, vote for me, please. Do you think this woman, by saying that the God who favored the Jew is a racist God? Did she say that? Did she say he's a tribal? Did she say he's a racist? Did she say he ordered to commit genocide? And then she questioned if this is a God. Listen carefully. She gave a finger in the anus of Allah. And by the way, she did not wash her fingers. I will never shake hands with you.
With Israel. You're stupid. There, diagnosed.
You see, diagnose. A Christian prince, he just give you a very big diagnose that you are the most stupid, ignorant in history, insulting the God of Islam, which is very holy. Is very, very holy. You stupid. You insulted the God Allah and his prophet too, because the one who insults Allah is insulting the prophet. Who is the one who wrote the Quran? Prophet Muhammad. Who is the one is insulting Muhammad and Allah? You. Say it again. I'm a Christian prince and I approve this message. I like the one who insults Allah. So from now on, I support you. Here we go. I will give you a like, but I'm not signing this in this channel. I'm not signing in to give you a like. Otherwise, I will give you a like live on air. I love those who insult Allah. Too bad you are married. Otherwise, I will marry you temporarily. Muta.
With Israel. You're stupid. There, diagnosed. Next. Why? Let me see if I understand. It's because God chosen people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing, basically like a tribal God, a partial God that favors some people above others. Are you sure you're talking about God?
Muslims, are you sure you are talking about God? What kind of God Allah is? The one who commanded the Jews to attack the land, and between 2 brackets it says Palestine. Guys, does it say Palestine? Did the Muslim in their book, in their translation, say this is Palestine? There's no confusion, by the way, because the Muslim, they attack every land. I mean, this filthy woman, she is talking about genocide, but she forgot that the Muslim, they occupy Iraq and they genocide. There's no Assyrian left. This is the land of the Assyrian and the Chaldean. The Ottoman, they occupy Greece, and all of Turkey is either the land of the Armenian or the land of Greece or the land of the Kurdish. And until now, they are committing genocide against them. But you don't see that. 2 weeks ago, the Muslim Hamas, they killed at least 2,000 Alevi in Syria, slaughtering women and children. But this trashy, junky woman, she did not see that. How she will see it? If she speak about the topic, the Muslim themselves will unsubscribe. Because those are Muslim Sunni, and they are the one who is calling the Alevi. This trashy, she see only Gaza because money is in Gaza. She become famous because she claimed to be activist who is against genocide. But she is the kind of activist, she see only genocide only in Gaza. Sorry. Before we play the video, if you don't like to see things, bad things, crazy things, this is the Muslim, this is the genocide. This is the true genocide. You see, the Israeli did not go inside towns and start shooting women. In fact, before they destroy a place where the terrorists are there, They give them a phone call. All civilians go and leave the building. Don't take it from me. Check it out. Those are Hamas. And I warn you, you will see very evil Hamas. Very evil Muslims. Killing Muslims, by the way. Those are Muslims. Just because they are from different sect.
مدنية حصيلة ضحايا العملية العسكرية التي تقوم بها القوات السورية في مناطق الساحل، حيث أفادت تقارير حقوقية عن مجازر وعمليات
Guys, look at the people in the street. Women, children, in the street, they shoot them and they throw them in the street like dogs. Did she make a video about it? No. Because if she do, she will lose the customers. The money is only in Gaza. The left will subscribe, the Democrat will subscribe, the scumbag will subscribe, the LGBT will subscribe to you, the Muslims will boost your channel. But if you speak about this, who care? And the Muslims, they will fart at you, they will hate you for exposing them.
كيل جرت وما زالت تجري بحق الأقليات الدينية ولا سيما العلويين.
Look. The mercy of Hamas and the people of Qatar. Do those people know? I can play for you videos. You will not be able to sleep. What about just a few days ago? The killing of the Druze. Huh? What Druze? No. We know only Gaza. We talk only about Gaza, okay? What Druze? Who care about those Druze? What Druze? Who care? But Gaza is the one they attack Israel. How come you did not make one video about all the women and the children of Israel being killed by Hamas? A person who cares for a human right as you claim, he don't see human right except only one kind of a human, the Muslims. So when the Jews, women, children are killed, you don't, it doesn't matter, right? For sure, why not? I mean, the money is only by supporting Hamas. If I go and speak saying the truth, I mean, how many Jews will subscribe to me? Seriously, how many? Nobody. People will not care, and nobody will care. This is what they have done to the Druze just last week. Did you make a video about it? They burned them alive. This guy is a Druze. Who is the one is doing that? Hamas, Al-Qaeda, the Muslim Brotherhood, your best friends. Look how old this man is before they kill him. They made fun of them. They shaved their mustache and their beard, and they record them. And look, the one who made the video is so happy. Your friends who support your channel, do you see they put a laughing face? They are laughing mojo. They are so excited that we are killing the Druze. Did you hear him saying Allah? Did you hear the terrorists, the lover of Hamas, those are Hamas, saying Allah? Huh? Yeah. We see only certain kind of genocide. Do we? Do we see? Do we have eyes? No, we don't. Oh boy. Those are the one you defend them. What is the flag they are? This is just few days ago. What is the flag in his chest? Take a look. ISIS. Those are the one who defend Hamas. And they are the Syrian government now. Do you care? No. Why you shall care? There is no reason. If we speak about those, we will not make money. There is no money. Those are your friends burning the Druze alive in their houses, and they are so happy and so excited.
يلا حيهم من بلد المزرعة هاي بيوت الدروز خنازير.
He is saying, may Allah hello sir to you, those are the houses of the Druze, the pigs. Did this trashy junkie women who care for a human right notice what's happening just a few meters away from Gaza? No. She don't care. She don't care. Those are less than what? 100 kilometers away from Gaza? Well, you know, she have glasses and her vision do not go that far. And they are focused only in Gaza. What she can do? She is limited. All right? She is limited. Look what they are doing to them before they shoot them dead. I can show you tons of videos of people are dead. I can show you even forcing them to jump from 5, 6 floor alive. They are making fun of them. You know, those Druze, they grow their mustache, and if you shave their mustache for them, it's the same as you kill them. Literally. That's why you see how much they focus in doing this as an insult. And then after that, they will kill them. Shall I show you, shall I find you the videos about slaughtering? We can. We can. Let us see. If you know what it says in Arabic, it says وَيَشْفِي صُدُورَ قَوْمٍ مُؤْمِنِينَ. Allah will heal the chest of the believers by doing what? By slaughtering and killing those Druze. They are burning them inside their houses alive. And they are quoting the Quran, saying thank you for doing what you did. Those are the Druze living in their house in a village. What is their crime? They are the Druze. But this junkie woman, she don't see that. Why should we see it? People see only what they want to see. Right? we will see only what we like to see. I'm trying to show a video which will not cause YouTube to take our video down. Let us see if we can find something. But I guess you got the idea. You can search yourself and find all, there's thousands and thousands of video posted online by Hamas themselves, not by propaganda. Imagine, they kill you and they record you. They are so proud of it. Look. This poor guy, he is a Druze. They put him there on the stairs and they ask him, what are you? What is your religion? He says, I am Syrian and I am Druze. They start shooting him right away. Yeah, they cut the video. I want to find the you know. But anyway, I think you got the idea. We can show the fifth of this garbage religion. But those activists, they only hate. I mean, what you can do, the one who is doing mascara is the Jews, you know, when the fact is the opposite. She claimed that the Jews is the one who stole the land, and we showed her from the Quran that this is the land of the Jews. Allah never mentioned the Palestinians in his stupid book, not even once. And if you notice here, the filthy hypocrite Muhammad is copying from the Bible, speaking why God he favored them, but he claimed now this is Allah. I don't know if you notice with me what I'm talking about. So he favored them, and he tell them how he spared their life. From who? From the Pharaoh. Check it out. Do you see it? Do you see it? Copying almost, he just changed the words, but it's the same story. You are being favored, you are being chosen, but the Bible tells us why they are chosen. Not because he chose a race, but because they chose him and they made a promise to be a holy nation, which means a nation that worship God, not because they are holy. Otherwise, there is no people are holy. The holy here is an act of worship to God. So you choose to be not filthy like other nations. So God, he have a covenant with them through their father Abraham. And God, he said to them, I will keep my promise. Why he chosen them? Because they are not like the other nations who they are worshiping pagans and idols and statues. He did not choose them because they are white or black, or because they are short or tall, or because they are big in number or small in number. So the same story in the Bible is located almost exactly the same in the Quran, and it is the Quran who command the Jews to kill everyone live there. But look what happened. The Jews, they refused the command of Allah. Remember, she said that Allah is a filthy, racist, tribal God. In case your memory is bad, I can refresh your memory.
something there from the land, isn't it? God, a partial. Let me see if I understand. It's because God chosen people, right? Yes. So you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing, basically like a tribal God, a partial God that favors some people above others. Are you sure you're talking about God? Oh, that's blasphemy. Blasphemy. Are you sure? Because you're the one who's speaking about the God who discriminates, a God who allows those so-called chosen people to butcher, to create a genocide, and to steal land. Are you even sure you're a Christian? And you know the rules of Christianity?
No, you are the Christian, but you are a whore for sure, because you are lying, and you are trying to make it totally different from what it is. It was them, the story in the Bible is about those people who attacked the Jews. And even in the Quran, it speaks about how those people, they commit genocide against the Jews. In the same chapter, it's called the cow chapter. Let me school you, you little whore. This is the Quran. I challenge you to spit on the Quran now. I challenge you to say the Quran is a piece of shit. I challenge you to make a video says, look, it turned to be the Quran teaching the same thing I thought it's only in the Bible. But by the way, it's not in the Bible. The Bible does not say kill them just to kill them. They were attacking the Jews and killing them. They raped their women. Even their Muslim books say that those people, they used to rip the belly of the woman to take her baby from inside her. The same exactly what Hamas did. The same exactly what Hamas did in October 7. And by the way, Muhammad himself, he did that to them. And as long as we are talking about genocide, we will show you what Muhammad did. This is the Quran. This is the book of the devil, Muhammad. According to the Quran, the Jews ask Allah to send them a king so we can do jihad with him and commit genocide. The verse in front of you. Appoint for us a king and we fight in Allah's way. What is Allah's way? The Quran says in chapter 9 verse 29, fight and kill those who don't believe in Allah. Fight and kill who? Those who do not believe in Allah. What is the problem? Why want to kill them? Because they do not believe in Allah. You are talking about genocide? Why the Muslim came all the way to Israel? Why those Arab came all the way to Israel? Because the Muslim being commanded by Allah to do genocide and to kill every human being who live there, specifically from the Christian or a Jew. Or if you pay the Muslim and you live like a dog, you can live. It's in front of you. Are you willing to make a video, you scumbag, about the racist, tribal, KKK, white supremacist Arab God? And not only that, the Muslims in their book, they confess, and their prophet confess, that he did genocide to the Christians and the Jews. Read with me. He did religion and ethnic cleansing. This is the faithy Muhammad. Muhammad the faithy said, if I am victor, I will certainly expel the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula and leave only Muslims in it. How many Jewish citizen is left in Saudi Arabia now? 0. How many Christian is Saudi citizen in Saudi Arabia now? 0. And you faithists come back talking about genocide? Remember, she is going back thousands of years talking about our God, the God of genocide. So she cannot say, oh, this is in the old days, 1400 years ago. Correct? The story she is mentioning from the Bible go back to thousands of years ago. Thousands, not thousand. The story we are showing you here prove that there was Christians and Jews in the Arabian Peninsula. And what Muhammad did to them? He killed them all. But this filthy, trashy, junky women, she speak about genocide of the God of the Christian and the God of the Jews, when the fact is the opposite. Where is the Christian in Syria? Syrian, they speak only one language, Aramaic. They are not Arab. Where is the Christians of Syria? Gone. Where is the Christian of Iraq? The Assyrian, the Babylon? Gone. Where is the Christian in Turkey, so-called Turkey? All of it used to be Christian. Gone. Where is the Christians in Egypt? They are not even 10%. This is the land of the Coptic. The Muslim came all the way from the Arabian Peninsula and took it. What about Morocco? What about Libya? What about, I mean, even the Hispania, even they took all of Europe. She is supposedly from Romania, as she claimed. Is it true that the Muslims, they came to your land and they raped thousands and thousands of women? Is it true that the guy, the media call him Dracula? By the way, Dracula is not a bad guy. This is a stupid movie, you know, in Hollywood. This guy was a hero. He's a Romanian hero. He fought the Muslims and he kicked their ass. And then a stupid movie turn a hero into a bloodsucker. All of you think about the guy who is in the castle who bring women and he suck their blood and the teeth coming out. It's just a stupid, disgusting, stupid movie. And now they are making a new movie. They are trying to make the Jews are the one who suck the blood of everybody. But did she this whore stop here? No. She don't stop here. She is going to tell you something else. Let me skip this part because already we listened to it many times.
To Eastern Europeans who think they're from the land, isn't it? Actually, the Holocaust was a tragedy. You know, don't steal, don't kill. There are 10 rules. You're a Christian, and you know the rules of Christianity. You know, don't steal, don't kill. There are 10 rules.
You see how stupid she is? She just quoted the book of the Jews. The same book she is making fun of, that the God of the Jews is a racist. You know the rule of Christianity. But she is quoting what? The Old Testament. Do you see how stupid you are? You stupid donkey. You are quoting the book of the Jews. This is not only the book of the Christian. In the same book you are reading from, calling God to be racist. So suddenly, this is the true God teaching? Well, this is the same book. What a stupid junkie you are. Did you finish your high school? Seriously, I doubt it.
Yeah, but the Holocaust and 6 million people and the biggest tragedy? Let me guess, the next phrase is gonna be you're anti-Semitic.
Absolutely you are. Because why you are focusing only in the Jews, but not those who they are killing the Jews? Let me guess, you will call me anti-Semitic. Absolutely you are anti-Semitic. So what are you? Because if you are not, then why you don't speak about the genocide the Muslims are doing every day now? Why you don't talk about the genocide in Africa against the Christian in Nigeria and other country? Simply because you are anti-Semitic. Your target is the Jews. Prove me wrong. If there's one video in your channel about any genocide in the world except Israel, so you call it genocide? Did you make one video about October 7th condemning the attack of Hamas? You see, when Hamas, the attack, Israel did not go to war for 3 weeks. They did not. 3 weeks. What you have done in those 3 weeks? Did you say anything? Did you make one video says shame? Shame on the one who killed the women and the children. Women, young women, and they have no weapon with them. They are dancing festival, peace festival. In fact, those are the one who defend so-called Palestinian. Those are the hippie Jews, the stupid hippies. They were the first one to be killed and raped. Did you make a video to condemn it? No. Why? Because who care? The one who died are Jews. If the one who died is not Jews, then we will make a drama. But as long the one who died is a Jew, let the Jew die. This is documentary done by Washington Post. Washington Post always attack Israel, just to let you know. And Trump, he just sued them for $10 billion. So it's very well known to be very left-wing hippies. Here they show you from the videos of Hamas how they are preparing to attack the Jews. It's not Israel who attack them. Why people switch the truth upside down? Who is the one attack? Oh, you should say no. Okay, well, those I want to take their land. This is not their land. The Quran itself says this is not their land. They made gates the same as the gates they would attack.
In training videos like these for years. These videos, which were widely posted to social media, look nearly identical to the attacks on the 7th that killed more than 1,200 Israelis.
1,200 Israeli. The majority of them are women and children and old people. Is it 1,200 people dead is enough for this whore to make her open her mouth and to make a video and question what kind of God, the God who ordered those people to kill women and children? No. Why she want to talk about it? There's no point. We only defend the one who will pay us. If it's a Jew and the Arab, they killed the Jew, why in the world we are going to cry for them? They kidnap even a child is not even 6 months old. Is that okay? For sure it's okay. Because they are Jews. And by the way, if you search for October 7 pictures, you will see how Google is hiding you cannot find in Google the original image which is posted during the attack. But if you search for the war in Gaza in Google, you will find a billion image. I mean, why not? There's more than 1 billion posting images in the internet, and Google and the media decide with them. They stop anybody in the street. They shoot everybody in the street. In the name of Allah. The same they did to the Alawi, the same they did to the Druze. It's okay to shoot a child in his bed. How old this child who live in this bed? How big he is? 7 years old? Huh? Why not? He's a Jew. That does not hurt her feeling. Do you see the women, the children are loaded in the street? Do you see them? So why not? They are Jews. Who care? She don't see genocide here. As long they are Jews, let them die. This hooker, she speak about genocide, but she don't see what her best friends did in October 7. And then she is upset that those people, they go after those who did what they did. And not only that, until now they have hostages. They stop the car, any car they see in the street, and they shoot the Jews. Is that okay? Sure. They are Jews. As long they are Jews, who care? Those they came for festival, they have their tent. Shot everybody. So what? They are Jews. This trashy woman, she don't see. How in the world she will see? They don't see. When a Muslim die, all TV station, even the stupid Pope, he cry for them, you know, Gaza, Gaza. But when Jews dies, Christian in Syria die, Christian in Iraq die, anywhere. And the funny is that the Spanish Christian don't cry for Christians. Brazilian, Mexican, European Christian don't cry for the Christian, but they cry for Gaza. Because everybody is a scumbag. A nation of scumbag, they will show you an image like this. Oh, they are crying. They were dancing in October 7. Go watch the videos. When they brought women in their trucks, women, they load women in the truck, and the women are bleeding. They were beating the women. The women are dying. Those women and their children, they were beat. Even in 9/11, they were dancing. Look what happened in Gaza. They show you pictures, and they are very good in taking pictures. Sometimes it's true, sometimes it's fake. But this woman, she will not see what happened to the Jews. And not only that, she will go even farther, accusing the Jews of other crime. Listen to this.
To Eastern Europeans who think they're from the land, isn't it? Actually, the Holocaust was a tragedy, but by far not the biggest.
Not the biggest? It's not? Tell us, what is the biggest tragedy?
Christian, do you know about the 20 million Christians, or more actually, that were butchered in concentration camps by the Bolsheviks?
So now the revolution of the communists of Russia, those are Jews? The Jews, they killed 20 million Christians in Russia. Man, how many Jews there is in Russia? How they can kill 20 million? People, the Jews, they killed 20 million Christians in Russia. It turned to be the communists are Christians. Oh, sorry, are Jews. You stupid, trashy junkie. If we go right now, just to show you how garbage those people are. Give me a second. I will look for the names of the leaders. Let me see. It's amazing how those people are. I mean, it's so stupid. It turned to be that the communists are Jews, and they are the one who killed the 20 million. By the way, does that include Putin? Because Putin, he was working for those Jews, according to you. Putin, he was a KGB, in case you do not know. Huh? Putin, he was working for the Jew, according to you. Because he is part of the Soviet Union. It's amazing. Let us see. This is the names of the list of the leaders of so-called filthy Soviet Union revolution, the communist. Which one of them is the Jew? Let us see. Where is the list of the names? Give me a second. All right. This is the list of the names of the top leaders for those revolutionary scumbags. Which one of them is the Jew? The top is a Vladimir Lenin. Is he a Jew? Shall we check out? Let us see. I mean, the guy is an atheist, and she claimed that he is a Jew. They close every religious house, it doesn't matter which one, even the Muslim ones, even the synagogue, every Christian church, they turn it into a library. Little hooker. What was the religion of Lenin? He was baptized Orthodox Christian and married according to the Orthodox Church. According to her, he was a Jew. By the way, he is no Christian too. He's an atheist. He is an atheist. They love to lie. Let us close some websites. Too many pages open. What a bunch of trashy people. No shame. Do those people have shame? The answer no. They don't. If they have shame, they will not say what they say, and they will not do what they do. Even the atheists, they turn to be Jews. And this is exactly, by the way, the teaching of the filthy Muhammad. Muhammad, he claimed, if there is no Jew and there's no woman, no woman will betray her husband. If there's no Eve, no woman will betray her husband, and if there's no Jew, there's no food will decay. Exactly what this trashy junkie piece of shit saying. They blame the Jews for everything, so now it turned to be the one who killed 20 million. By the way, she numbered them, 20 million. She have their names too. According to the filthy Muhammad, who he claimed that every woman is a whore, had it not been for Eve, women would have never act unfaithfully toward their husband. They cut the second part of the hadith. This is the whole hadith. The filthy prophet said, but for Israeli, meat would not, if not for Israeli, meat would not decay, and but for Eve, wives would never betray their husbands. So she is doing the same. She tried to find any excuse. So suddenly now, the leaders of the communists in Soviet Union, they were Jews. Okay, what about the second one? Forget about Lenin, Vladimir Lenin. What about the second, the third? Are they Jews? Huh? We will check them one by one, and everybody will spit at you. Is this guy a Jew? You guys, you can check yourself. Don't depend in my search. You can search yourself and find out if this is true or not. Did I see his religion? I will search. Those are atheists, but that's it. She decided that they are Jews. All of them, they taught that the religion is the enemy. They are atheists. But the only way to frame is not, you know, I thought the Soviet Union is a communist. It turned to be, no, they are Jews. And they are the one who killed the Christian. And the army is a Christian army, huh? So the leaders are Jews, the army are a Christian army, and they are killing the Christians. How many Jews there is? How many Jews there is in Russia? How many Jews exist in the Soviet Union?
The Jewish population in the Soviet Union varied significantly throughout its history. In 1939, about 3.2 million Jews lived in the Soviet Union. By 1989, this number had decreased to approximately 1.4 million.
Guys, 3 million Jews, they controlled the Russian. And all the Soviet leaders, they were Jews. And they are the one who killed the Christians. And why they killed them? Because they are Christians. But everyone knows that those are communists, and they believe that religion is the drugs of belief. It's a drug. Anyone he have a religion, he is under the influence of drugs. Joseph Stalin, what is his religion? I mean, the guy is very well known to be an atheist. But according to her, he is a Jew. This guy was one of the most aggressive figures against all religions. But according to this hooker, he is a Jew. That's it. She framed everybody. By the way, Putin is a Jew too. Lord have mercy. So she want to tell you, do you know that the Jews, they killed 20 million Christians? My friend, the message is so clear from this hooker. Jews is the problem. We should kill them all. When somebody says that to you, she's trying to say what? She's trying to say the Jews must go. They go to Russia, they kill everybody. They go to Europe, they kill everybody. They go to Israel, they kill everybody. She is calling for the genocide of the Jews. In fact, during the time Stalin, even though he was killing a lot of Christians, he maintained a good relationship until 1920 with the Orthodox Church, even though he's a filthy atheist criminal. But he, according to her, he is a Jew. Ask her from where she got this information from. How somebody, he kill anyone, he teach religion. including the Jews, is a Jew. Stalin is the one who eliminates Friday and Saturday and Sunday, the days of worship for Muslims and Jews and Christians. And he changed the calendar. There's no more holy days in the calendar. Stalin. If he is a Jew, then he should treat the Jew differently. But he did not. Let us say he's a Jew undercover. Huh? What a scumbag you are. The same website I just opened a minute ago, it says that, by the way, the information if you want. I can reopen it again. What he did? He changed the Soviet calendar. In 1929, the new Soviet calendar initially features a 5-day continuous week, designed to do away with weekend, to make it fit with the revolution concept. So what he did, he eliminated Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday for the Muslims, Saturday for the Jews, Sunday for the Christians. But remember, he's a Jew. And then he turned every house of worship, including the house of Satan, the Muslim mosque, into museum or a library. And not only that, he started forcing study, like those places where used to be churches or a synagogue or whatever, or a mosque, they bring kids and youth to teach them that religion is the enemy. But according to this trashy, junky, low ethic women, it was the Jews. I'm not going to stay longer here because you guys are not inviting people. I stay for many hours, but nobody care. I have more things to share to get her busted, but obviously nobody care. If I am attacking Israel, I will have a couple of thousand watching me. If I am making videos about Gaza, where everybody is a terrorist, even the children, they dance and they kick the dead bodies of the Jews, and we can play the videos, and we can show you their videos praising Allah for killing Jews, the children. But anyway, this is where the money, and this is where the subscribers, and this is where the view. Israel is a small tiny nation. You support them, who care? If you speak good about the most filthy criminal Muhammad, who did genocide to the Jews, he killed a lot of them. If you remember, when Muhammad attacked the tribes of the Jews, any child, he have little hair around his private area, they kill him. And this filthy woman, she speak against genocide, but not against Muhammad killing the Jews. right? This is authentic source. And this is a Jew from the tribe of Bani Qurayza. This guy now is a grown man, and they forced him to convert to Islam. He said, I was among the captive of Bani Qurayza. They, the companion, Hamas, examined us, who? The children, and those who had begun to grow hair in their pubic area, they were killed. And those who had not were not killed. Why? Because they want to force them to convert to Islam and make them their servant anyway. And this is the reference. But remember, this woman, she is so good in history. We are in a time where people, they have rabies. Everybody want to bite, and it doesn't matter you bite who, just want to make money. How to make money? Who care? Let us bite the Jews. Who is the most weak member in the society? So if I beat him up, nobody care. He don't have a backup. The Jews, little tiny minority in the world. If I speak against the terrorism of Islam, well, my life will be at risk. Those are terrorists. But if I bark against the Jews from now until tomorrow, nobody will kill me. There's no Jewish man will come to my door and say, you insult us, I'm going to kill you. Remember, the Jews are evil according to her. But do she dare to try to insult the filthy Muhammad and say the truth that he's a child molester? He's a criminal? She will not dare. But she is specialized in Jewish genocide. Download the video, because this trashy woman, she might try to take it down. And by the way, it is in Rumble. So if you take it down from YouTube, it's going to be all over in Rumble. And we served you and we got you busted. And you are a piece of junk. And if you dare to call me, let me know. But we know that you don't dare. It turned to be that the atheists, the communists of the Soviet Union, they were Jews and they were targeting Christians. And they killed the Christians. It's true story. Very true story. They were teaching that there's no God, and God is an enemy of anyone to believe in it. It's a delusion. They were teaching Jewish kids, Christian kids, Muslim kids, all the same book. It turned to be the Jews, no. The Jews, they are targeting the Christians only, and they killed the Christians. Shall I tell you about Jewish cities being killed and murdered in Ukraine in the time of the Soviet Union? Huh? Their cities, they've been totally destroyed. They used to have a huge population of Jews. And you know what make it more funny? Supposedly I am the Arab. By the way, you are getting bold. I advise you to use camel urine for your shower. I can tell you don't have more hair in your head. So you don't want to look like, you know, a Jewish actor. Do you? So use camel urine, Take a shower 3 times a day with camel urine. You will smell good. Your husband will love you. Otherwise, I don't know, in a few years from now, the makeup will not help, because you cannot fix the hair lost with makeup. You can put fake eyes as you did, but the makeup will not fix the hair. Anyone have a question for me before we finish today, as long as there's nobody? Yeah, if this whore she is talking, she will find she will have thousands are watching live. Us, those Christian, hardly they can get us 600 people watching. Very thankful for them. Too bad I don't have makeup on my face, and I don't wear a skirt to show my ass. May Allah ask me. Which means may Allah rub his head in my ass. This is the qualification these days. We are the 600 now. Is that too much? I have 212,000, 11,000, 12,000 subscribers, and then there's only 600 people in the live. Don't you notice that there is something wrong? Anyway, do we have anyone who support the Gaza who would like to call me? I activated, by the way, my Skype today, so I can use Skype from now on. There's no need to turn on Discord unless I have to. All right. Yeah, I understand that YouTube hide my channel. I understand, but you know, if you guys share, if you do share, then they cannot hide it. We have to do some work. I do my part. How many hours I did live between today and the day before? I mean, I did not sleep, honestly. I finished today in the morning. I was with you until the morning, correct? And then before that, 6 hours. So yesterday alone, I have what, 11, 12 hours live? I did not sleep. After that, I start working. Actually, I was late to go live because I have to take a shower. You know, we Arab, we take annual shower. It was my annual shower time. All of Europe and Middle East are sleeping. I see. No problem, no problem. Anyway, I do my part. I hope, let's see how many of you will copy the video, and you can make it short, get her busted one by one, you know, topic by topic. And I advise you to change the title. Don't copy the same video with the title as it is, because if you do, post the video exactly the same as my title, it's going to appear all of them in one place. And make the title more attractive, like, you know, Nicole the Smart, anything, just to make them believe that this is the ugly Israel. Nicole, she exposed the genocide of Gaza. That will make people come, you know. People are stupid. People don't care for a topic. People care for pictures. Most of the videos, people, they care for a picture. Like we see a guy, he opened his mouth like, oh, like suppose he's surprised. But the topic he's talking about, or he's going to talk about, he studied it, he watched it, and now he is shocked. Or somebody making a reaction video. Whoa. And stupid people, they get curious. They knew how to fool people. And look at this woman. Now she is a specialist. She's trying to understand the symptoms of the Christians supporting the... And what is the name of the video? Just to show you how stupid she is. The ugly truth about evangelical Christians. Ugly truth, huh? You little whore. Again, whore does not mean that you sleep around. A whore is someone she sell or he sell his dignity for exchange of money or service. Yeah, the Jews are the problem everywhere. Why the ice is melting in the North Pole? The Jews. Why the food is damaged? Why we need refrigerator? The Jews. If there's no Jews, none of us will spend money to keep the food from being damaged. Why you buy a freezer? Be honest with yourself. Why you buy a freezer? Because of the Jews. Muhammad says so. If not Israel, if not the children of Israel, as you see, meat would not have gone bad. Why meat go bad? The Jews. Why milk go bad? The Jews. Isn't it obvious? And not only that, I don't want to forget that the filthy Muhammad, he commanded the Muslim to commit genocide against the Jews specifically. And he said, Muhammad said, prophesying that the Muslim will kill all the Jews, that the day of judgment, will not come unless the Muslims fight and kill the Jews. And then when a Jew, he tried to hide behind a tree or even a rock, the tree and the rock, they will scream and they will say, hey, Abdul, son of Muta, there's a Jew behind me, come and kill him. Do you see it? The filthy messenger of Shaitan, Satan, Allah, said, the hour will not come established until you fight the Jews. And the stone behind which a Jew will be hiding will say, oh Muslims, there's a Jew hiding behind me, so kill him. A Jew, doesn't matter, a child Jew, a woman Jew, it doesn't matter, the Jews. And this is come back, and this is reference, by the way, this is authentic, this is Bukhari, as you see. And this filthy woman, she is against hatred and genocide. She is against hatred. Right? Muhammad, she said that the God of the Bible choosing the Jew, he must be racist. Well, Muhammad, he said that the Muslims are the best nation for between all mankind. Why? Because the Muslim will bring everyone who was not a Muslim and put a chain around his neck like a dog. Are we lying? Muhammad, he said, you are the best of people ever raised for, between the bracket, the benefit of, out of the bracket, mankind. Sound good? I mean, it says for the benefit of mankind. Are you stupid? It says benefit. Hold on. When Muhammad say benefit, read carefully, what does that mean? The best for mankind, those are those who bring them, bring who? Mankind, with a chain around their necks till they embrace Islam like a dog. Otherwise, we will kill you. So they will enslave you. They will put a chain around your neck. And they will force you to convert to the garbage of Muhammad. And this is authentic, and this is Al-Bukhari. But this woman, who is a specialist in genocide, expert in history, she knew religion, she can quote for you. She don't care. What a bunch of filthy scumbag. And there's a lot of them in the internet. Just to make money. They are, by the way, what you are doing, you are encouraging people to kill Jews. You are a terrorist. Anyone who listens to you, what is the purpose of what you just said? The purpose is so clear. You are trying to make the Christians kill the Jews. You are trying to make the Christians side with the Muslims, terrorists, like Muhammad, to kill the Jews. This is the only purpose of your speech. And imagine, guys, just for the sake of argument, let us say for the sake of argument, she said the truth, even though she did not. Let us say that the one who was leading Soviet Union, all of them they are Jews, and they killed 20 million Christians. What those Jews in Israel have to do with it? Anyone can tell me? She's trying to imply that any Jew anywhere in the world is evil and he must be killed. She is a very filthy criminal, igniting hatred, so we as a Christians will go and seek revenge for the 20 million she claimed killed by the Jews, which is absolutely false. Anyone have a question? Let us see if she dared to make a response to what I said. Do you dare? Do you dare to respond to what I showed you, that Allah said that He favored the Jews? And you said the one who do that, he is a racist God? Do you dare to share with everybody that the God of the Quran says that the land is the land of the Jews and Allah assigned it to the Jews in chapter 5 verse 21? Do you dare? You don't. Do you know why? Because you have zero dignity. You are the same as a whore. She take off her panty because she got a customer. It doesn't matter how stinky he is. If you have dignity, I will take every word I said about you back. Is that fair, guys? If she make a video, she say, well, you know what? This God who says, I will take the land from the Palestinian, give it to the Jews, is filthy, and his name is Allah. And this is the chapter 5 verse number 21. And by the way, here they are not taking the land from anybody. This is when Musa is coming back after they've been kidnapped by the Pharaoh army. They came back home. They found people occupying their houses. They are not kicking people out of their houses. They've been taken by pharaohs to slavery, all the nation, And now they are going back. And now their homes and their towns occupied by other people. They are not invading to steal. But do she dare to say this is sick? And Allah is sick? Do she dare to say that the one who believed that the Jews are the chosen people is sick and his name is Allah? Look how many times the God of Islam he say that the Jews are the best of mankind and Allah he chosen them. Read it. The God of Islam is made by the Zionist Jews. He is a Jew. O children of Israel, remember my favor which I bestowed upon you, and that I preferred you on al-alameen, which mean genie and mankind. Actually, you know what? I mean, I think Allah liked Netanyahu more than genie. Just think about it, a genie in the ball. Are you willing to say what you said in the video about Allah? The answer, no. Why? Because you are junkie and you are a fraud. If you have dignity, you will say the same about anyone who say you are a chosen people, correct guys? It doesn't matter who. The God of the Christian, the God of the Jews, the God of the Hindus, the God of... As long this is a tribal, racist God, well, here we go. It's exactly the same in the Quran.
I'm Christian, evangelist, and I stand with Israel. You're stupid. There, diagnosed. Next. Why? Let me see if I understand. It's because God chosen people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing, basically like a tribal God.
I want to remind this whore that the Muslim believe too that this God will burn every human being who don't believe in him in hell. So God in Islam, he will burn everybody including you, you little whore. And he will do ethnic cleansing. And by the way, no black people can enter the heaven of Allah. And this is in the Quran. And by the way, the God of Islam, he said, as long you are against racism, Muhammad, he said, that when Allah created Adam, he hit Adam in his right shoulder. Okay. And if his right shoulder, white offspring, came like white ant. And he said to them, you go to heaven and I don't care. Let me see, hold on. What a trashy, junky women. You are unlucky to be, your video is seen by me. It was not your lucky day. This is your filthy, racist God saying the following. And by the way, when I show you any source made by Muslims, translated by a Muslim, translation is not accurate. Abu Darda said, reported that Allah Messenger, the faithful Muhammad, as saying, Allah created Adam when he created him, and he struck his right shoulder and brought forth offspring white like a small ants. And he struck the left shoulder, and he brought forth offspring black, though they were charcoal. Then he said to the party from the right side, which means the white, you go to paradise and I don't care. And he said to the party in his left shoulder, you go to hell and I don't care. You are talking about racism, aren't you? And you are against racism, aren't you? Well, do you dare to make a video about this? The left shoulder, why Allah, He created the black people from the left shoulder? In Islam, the left shoulder is the shoulder of shaitan. The left hand is the hand of shaitan. That's why the Muslim cannot eat with the left hand. Why Muslims should not eat by the left hand according to the teaching of Prophet Muhammad?
Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught Muslims to eat with their right hand because the devil eats and drinks with the left hand.
See?
Additionally, the left hand is traditionally used for hygiene purposes, making the right hand the preferred choice for eating to maintain cleanliness and show respect.
So shaitan, his hand is the left. If you eat with the left hand, shaitan will eat with you. So when Allah created the black people, He created them from the left hand, which is the hand of shaitan. But when He created the white people, He created them from the right hand, for this is the hand of God. Because Allah have two hands, both of them they are right. What? Are you serious? Yes. Allah is born with defect. Both hands of Allah, they are right. Both hands of Allah are right. So when the white man, you can read better than me. So she is attacking in fact Christianity, and she is calling for the death of the Jew. She is calling for the genocide of the Jews. The purpose of her video, number one, is to make money. And I found, this is just today, that her husband, according to her, is a Syrian. He's a Muslim from Syria. I don't know. That's what it says. As you see, it says Syrian, Romanian, Spanish within. So they went to a different location, but obviously he's a Syrian. And you know, this Romanian woman, she is struggling for the sake of Gaza. She is so sad and so unhappy. And she is against luxury. You know, she don't care for money. Her husband, the watch, the Rolex, the jewelries, the vacations around the world. She is a very, they hire even a special like photographer to make a movie about them kissing and licking. Here is my video, and I called it Nicole Jenes said Prophet Muhammad and Allah are racist. You can watch the video so you can get more details. It's almost 2 hours. But the funny is, I left my comment here and my comment is gone, which means she saw my comment. If I am you and you are decent, you should be very angry for what I said about you. You should jump and debunk me and prove me to be a liar. But because you are a scammer liar making money from the blood of the Jews and the blood of the Christians and the blood of Muslims, you deleted it to avoid the embarrassment. But then there is people, they are posting for your comment. Soon they will disappear. Do you see those comments? I don't know who those people. They post comment, as you see. All right, it's recorded. There is some here, they are posting the link for my video, and soon you will see she will delete it. This is the Abdul who come here to my chat. He is flirting with her. This guy, he is looking for a camel to hump. Amir, you are very, very, very beautiful inside and out, and for sure the out is very important. Next time be specific more, Amir, about what is outside is beautiful. What did you see? So as you see here the comment, and all those comments will disappear very soon, as soon she see them. All right? You will notice the only ones is the, posting a comment. Nobody care for a topic. They are flirting with her. But she's already being pumped by a Syrian man from Syria. But let us go to the important. As a summary of the video we have yesterday, in her scam, and again I say it's a scam because when you make money from lying, you hijack a wave to make money. Everybody knows. You claim that you have, you are donating to the Palestinian. You tape yourself going inside a store, but then you are making a fortune from what you do. In the same time, you call for the genocide of the Jews, and you want every Christian to take revenge from the Jews because they killed 20 million Christians in Russia alone. This is what she said, and the video is in front of you. But just to remind you what this Romanian scammer she said in the previous video.
Look, I'm Christian, evangelist, and I stand with Israel. You're stupid. There, diagnosed. Next. Why? Let me see if I understand. It's because God chosen people, right? Yes. So you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing, basically like a tribal God, a partial God that favors some people above others. Are you sure you're talking about God?
So this hooker, and again I say the word hooker does not mean she works in a prostitution club. No. Biblically, a whore is anyone she sell herself or a man, not only a woman, who sell themselves to the devil. So this hooker, in order to make the Muslims happy and whoever hate the Jews happy, did you hear what she said? She said whoever so-called God, he favors somebody, is a racist tribal. You want to say to me chosen people, huh? Huh? Stupid. Stupid. Say it again, say it again. Let me be clear.
Understand. It's because God chosen people, right? Yes. So you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing, basically like a tribal God, a partial God that favors some people above others. Are you sure you're talking about God?
She was describing Allah literally. This is the Quran, chapter 44, verse number 32, saying that Allah He chosen the Jews, specifically the Jews, over all mankind. It's in front of you. But do she dare, I challenge her, this is scammer, to make a video and expose the racism of the God of the Quran? Do she dare? No. And we chose them. Who? Who? The Jews. The Israeli. Above what? Above what? All mankind and even genie. So she's stupid women, supposedly she is exposing the Jews, that the Jews are evil and they are racist. And I am sure she watched my video and she said to herself, ouch, my scam is exposed. I just called Allah and Muhammad, the prophet of my husband who is pumping me every night, and I called them racist and tribal God and is unfair. And I said, are you sure you are talking about God? Not Satan? Not Satan? It turned to be the Satan is their God, not the God of the Christians, because the God of the Christian make it clear that God did not choose the Jews because they are Jews. He chosen the Jews because they believe in Him. And that is mentioned in the Bible, and you can go and read. God did not choose Abraham in the Bible because his name is Abraham. In fact, He named him. But because Abraham chose God. Remember, Abraham is from Iraq, which means Iraq is the land of the Jews. The Jews are the children of Abraham. So when those stupid people, they say to you that the Jews are stealing land, they are a bunch of scammers just to make the Muslims happy and donation will come like rain. Nowhere in the Bible it says that the Jews have a blue blood. And the Bible teaches us, for God loved the world. Who? The world. Not only the Jews. She is filthy, she is a liar, and she is racist. Because she is sleeping with Muslims, as she say in her wedding, in her wedding movie, Syrian, Romanian. By the way, I cannot confirm if her husband is Syrian or not. It says there, Syrian, Romanian, I don't know. With the luxury of life, and then she is speaking about the poor Palestinian. Go donate your money. Show us that your salary, the money you are making from YouTube alone, can you donate 1 month income to the hungry so-called Palestinian? By the way, when those people speak about Palestinian are dying, first, they are not Palestinian, those are Arab and they are mixed with the Egyptian. Number two, if people is dying, do you know what does that mean? They can't walk. Their bones will be showing out. You never saw people dying from hunger in Africa? Huh? So they scam everybody, saying that those people in Gaza are dying. They are jumping like horses. They are dying. What it means to be dying from hunger. Go check any picture, any video you see made by a Muslim, not by the Jews. And you tell me if you see anything like that. Do any of those look like the children of Gaza, but nobody care for them? And as long her husband is from Syria, as I understand, how come she did not hear about the massacre happening in Syria just in the last few days, where thousands of houses and hundreds of Druze and Christians been slaughtered by her people, the Syrian Muslims, the terrorist Syrian? So she is crying for Gaza. But those people are black, who care for them, you know? People of Gaza are important. The whole world support them. They are where the money, you know, put your mouth where the money is. If she speak about those, who is going to watch her video? Nobody. The Muslim will not care. The Muslim even don't care to donate to the black African angry children in Muslim African countries. The Muslim don't even take refugees from Muslim poor countries. Go to Indonesia and see what the Indonesian did to the Muslims who they are poor running from Myanmar. They kick them out like dogs. Which Muslim country will take the Muslim refugees? Saudi Arabia? No. Libya? Syria? Jordan? Emirat? Kuwait? No. The one who take them is the stupid European. And after you take them and you feed them and now they are not hungry no more, they want to rape your wife and kill your people. Takbir. So when this filthy woman, she speak about God who is racist, as you see, it turned to be that her God is the racist, the God of her husband. If you notice, the strategy of this video is that whoever believe that God he chosen the Jew is a stupid. Actually, she said that. She said to her, "You're stupid." Did she say the word stupid? Or I'm making things up?
I think I'm a good person. Look, I'm Christian, evangelist, and I stand with Israel. You're stupid.
See?
There, diagnosed. Next. Why? Let me see if I understand. It's because God chosen people, right? Yes. So, you're telling me that God is unfair and racist and agrees with ethnic cleansing. Basically like a tribal God. A partial God that favors some people above others. Are you sure you're talking about God?
Are you sure?
Oh, that's blasphemy. Blasphemy. Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Because you're the one who's speaking about a God who discriminates. A God who allows those so-called chosen people to butcher, to create a genocide, and to...
This whore, in her Quran, Allah he say he chosen the Jews above all mankind. In her Quran, Allah he say Allah he chosen that the prophet, the prophethood, all of them they are coming from the children of Israel. All of them. This is the Quran. This is the Quran. This is the Quran. Allah he chosen from the children of the Jews, from the children of Isaac and Jacob, and he made the prophethood, all the prophets, from the Jews only. the chapter of the spider, because Allah is a spider. وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ وَجَعَلْنَا فِي ذُرِّيَّتِهِ النُّبُوَّةَ وَالْكِتَابَ. And we bestowed on him, who? Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, Yaqub, and ordained among his offspring the prophet and the book. This filthy woman, she just gave a finger in the anus of Allah, and his anus is so wide and big. You better put your hand. Remember, the God who favor people, he is racist and he cannot be God. He is a tribal God. In the top of that, this God himself, he command the Jews to kill every single person in Palestine in the Quran. Chapter 5, verse number 21. You can read it from verse number 20 and any verses you want. You can read the whole chapter. Don't tell me I'm taking things out of context, you coward son of Muta. You can even read the interpretation of the Muslims, not me. Musa says that Allah says to him to say to the Jews. Allah told Musa to say to the Jews. Who's talking? Allah. Not Nicole. When Moses said to his people, "O my people, remember the favor of Allah on you. He made the prophet among you." See the favorite people again. And kings. And he gave you what he had not ever give to anybody. Nobody from mankind even ever given little of what the Jews is giving in the Quran. Remember, the God who do this is a racist, is a filthy, is a scumbag. Are you sure you are talking about God? Stupid. The words of Nicole, police be upon her. Then he commanded them from Allah to go and kill everyone, because this is their land. O my people, enter the Holy Land, between two brackets, Palestine, which Allah has assigned to you. Who assigned the land to them? It's not the United Nations. It's not the American. It's Allah. So when this filthy woman, she say genocide, first of all, the Bible say why the Jews, they have war with those, because they attack them and they kill even their children. Even the Quran described that. Even the Quran described that. Which is copy from the Old Testament. From the story about Samuel. That those people, even the Pharaoh, the Jews are people who've been mistreated, discriminated by everybody. Even if some so-called the Christian, they have their share in discrimination, the Jews. When the Jews refuse to go and kill the Palestinian, Allah get upset. Only two men of the Jews, they said, okay, listen, we will go with you. We will attack them on the gate. We will assault them. To follow the command of Allah. We will assault them in the gate and then kill them all. Allah gets so upset because there's only two Jewish leaders, supposedly they agree. So Allah, after the Jews refused to go and do genocide to the so-called Palestinian. By the way, those are not Palestinian. Those people in Gaza today, those are Arab mixed with the Egyptian. They have nothing to do with the Palestinian. There's no Palestinian in so-called Palestine. The word Palestinian mean foreigners. So the second you say he is a Palestinian, you are saying he is not from there. This is how stupid you are. This is what the word Palestine mean. A bunch of donkeys. So Musa says to Allah, what I can do? They don't want to go and kill those Palestinian, Abdul. So Allah told him, because he's now angry, Allah is farting, you will not enter the land, all of you, for 40 years as a penalty. So the Quran all over mentioning that nobody is given what the Jews is given because Allah favored them. It's all over the yellow pages of Muhammad. Muhammad is obsessed. He was trying his best to copy the Jews and to be one of the Jews, but the Jews farted at him because he's a false prophet. And we have tons of proofs. We can prove that Muhammad is a big fat lie. In fact, his name is not Muhammad. His name is Qatham. Qatham can be damaged milk. Qatham can be the semen of a hyena. The orgasm of a hyena. The feces of the hyena. This is his real name. And his uncle gave him different name. His uncle family and his family, they call him Mudammam. What they call him? Mudammam. What is Mudammam mean? A filthy person. Usually this is a word is used for someone is a scammer, wicked, ugly. This is his name, which was known by his family. Mudammam. Muhammad, he said, okay, they are, they are insulting Mudammam. My name is Muhammad. And this is from al-Bukhari. Bukhari. This filthy woman, she is against genocide. But Muhammad, he killed every single Jew and he raped their women. And only the one who live is the one they will take him as a slave from the Jews if he is little kid, so they can enslave him. Muhammad, he killed all of Bani Qurayza. Who is Bani Qurayza? Jews. He slaughtered them all. He raped all the women. And children's, they've been commanded to strip. And any child who have little hair around his private part, they cut his head. Is that what the Jews they are doing in Gaza now? Is that what the Jews are doing in Gaza now? The whore of the Babylon. And then she jumped to talk about that the Jews are the one who were the leaders of the Communist Party in Russia. And they killed 20 million people.
Still land. Are you even sure you're a Christian? And you know the rules of Christianity. Don't steal, don't kill.
You stupid donkey, this is not the rule of Christianity. This is the book of the Jews. So you are saying that this is the rule of Christianity, but the Christians, they have it in their book, yes, because they approve the books of the Jews. This is in the Old Testament, in the book of the Jews. So while you are bashing the Jews, you filthy whore, you admitted that the Jews believe not to steal, not to kill, not to murder. Is that what the Muslim they did to the Jews? Who did this? Muhammad, he said, you are the best for mankind. Racist, filthy. Now Muhammad, he have a new species to be the favorite of Allah, the best of mankind. Why? How? Maybe they will make computers. Maybe they will make phone for like the best of mankind. Read it. It says you are the best of mankind. It turned to be no. They are the best of mankind that because they will go and kill anyone is not a Muslim and put a chain around their neck and bring them as slaves like dogs and force them to embrace Islam or die or stay slave forever. In fact, Muhammad, he did force a slave to become Muslim and he kept them a slave. Are we making things up? This is Al-Bukhari. The filthy Muhammad, the racist, he claimed that the black people are born and made from the left shoulder, and Allah, he decided to send them to hell, all just because they're black. And all the white are created from the right shoulder. Why the right shoulder? Why the left shoulder? The right shoulder, according to Muslims, is the shoulder of Allah. The hand of Allah is right. The hand of Shaitan is left. So just because you are black, you are going to go to hell. Is that authentic hadith from Muhammad? Yes. And this can be found too in the book of Tirmidhi and Ahmad. Both Allah's hands are right. Muhammad, he claimed that time will come and the Jews every one of them will be killed. Every one of them will be killed. Why? What they have done? Well, they are Jews. That's all. There's no need for a reason. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I'm not saying the truth. Anything I say to you, check it out. Anything. I challenge you. Muhammad is a certified animal. O slave of Allah, there is a Jew behind me, come and kill him. Who's talking? Even rocks will call for the Jewish genocide. By the way, they will kill the Christian too. Don't think better. There is a Jew behind me, kill him. The rock and the trees will talk. Mrs. the Rock, her name is Nicole. Nicole, she is saying there is a Jew behind me, kill him. We should hate the Jews. Are you willing, you coward, filthy Romanian scammer, to make a video exposing the God of Islam for committing genocide? Jews and Christians, they used to live in Saudi Arabia. In fact, the Quran says that the one who built the Kaaba are the Jews, the father of the Jews, Abraham. Where is the Jews? What happened to the Christians in Saudi Arabia? Muhammad, he slaughtered them all. Muhammad make it clear that he will kill every single Jew, every single Christian in the Arabian Peninsula. And he did, as you see. There's zero. Right now, if you go to Saudi Arabia, you don't see citizens, Saudi Christians or Jews. You find only somebody from Philippines working there. You can even work in Saudi Arabia, but you cannot die in Saudi Arabia because you are filthy najis. Do you know that the Muslim don't allow anyone not a Muslim to be buried in Saudi Arabia? You can die in Saudi Arabia, but you cannot be buried there because you are a scumbag dog. In fact, the Quran make it clear that anyone is not a Muslim is najis. With this Romanian scammer make a video about the Quran calling anyone is not a Muslim najis, he cannot enter the so-called Holy Land. Why? Because Allah is not racist. Why we cannot enter? Because you are filthy Christian, you are filthy Jew, Hindu. Not only that, they speak about South Africa and the South African stupid tool of Qatar. They cry for Gaza, they call for the genocide, but they don't dare to speak about no-go zone in Mecca. Muslims only. Who? Muslims only. There's a highway only for Muslims. The one for Muslims is green because those are going to go to heaven. The one is red. We will chop your head if you enter here. This is Holy Land. Do this whore dare to make a video says what kind of filthy racism that even highway, there's highway for Muslims and highway for non-Muslims. And do you know why it is in red? Because if you go there and they find you there and you are not a Muslim, they will chop your head. Are we making things up? Are we? Romanian scammer, meet Nicole Jenes. She go blind in front of Islam, but she support the Muslim who believe in this. The people of Gaza believe in this. And then she continued in her lies and she claimed that the Soviet Union leaders, let us see where she started about it, talking about it. And by the way, she said, now you will accuse me to be anti-Semitic. Yes, you are, obviously.
What kind of Christian you are? Oh, but Bolsheviks? Nothing to do with Israel. Well, actually, the administration of the Bolsheviks.
In the year last century, in the beginning of the century, Israel was exist. The state of Israel today was exist at that time. She want to blame the revolution of the communists in Russia. Look at this whore. That the Jews are behind it. Tell me more.
Bolsheviks, 427 out of 525, they were Jewish.
427 out of how many? Repeat again. 427, they were what?
7 out of 525.
Big fat liar. You can go check out and you will see that, first of all, by the way, just to show you how filthy she is, when those communists, they took over, they forbid anyone to speak Hebrew. They did not forbid you from speaking any language in the Soviet Union. Remember, Soviet Union have many languages. Only Hebrew is forbidden in schools. This hooker, she claimed she would hook you and suck your money. Go check it out. And yesterday in the video we showed you that all this information is absolutely false. All this information is absolutely false. She is making things up. Filthy, coward, liar. Which one of those was a Jew? The Orthodox guy? The Greek Orthodox? The Russian Orthodox? Which one of them was a Jew? What a bunch of cowards. Huh? The purpose of this video is to kill the Jews. Isn't it obvious? She wants the Christian to join the genocide against the Jews with the Muslims, with her husband. What was the religion of Joseph Stalin? What is the names of the leaders of the communist? Go do some academic study, you coward, liar, hypocrite, filthy scumbag. Let us frame the Jews. Everybody knows that the leaders of the communists, they are communists, they are atheists. Suddenly they are Jews. And then if we check the name one by one, we will find all of them, they are coming from the Orthodox Christian background. Filthy and coward. Anti-religious organization. They close every church and every mosque and every synagogue, and they turn them into a library. Even they took off from the library Friday and Saturday and Sunday. Can you believe it? They eliminate Friday and Saturday and Sunday, the days of the worship of the Muslims, the Jews, the Christian. And you cannot find in the communist calendar, which is very weird, those days. Churches, synagogue, mosque made into museum of atheism. Yet they are Jews according to her. So the Jews, they forbid teaching Hebrew because they don't want anyone to know Hebrew, huh? They don't want the Jews. You can't teach Arabic. You can't teach Greek. but not Hebrew. What a whore. Now the Romanian scammer is exposed. Go to her channel and tell her, this guy, he exposed your scam. You want to make money from the blood of the Jews. You are a criminal. Flag her videos, by the way, because actually no, don't flag it. Keep it there so everybody will see what kind of a filthy scammer she is. We should hate the Jews, huh? Their God is commanding the Jews to commit genocide. It is the Quran who commands to kill every non-Muslim. We can find that in chapter 9:29 and many other verses. Many other verses. Kill the Christians and kill the Jews. Would she make a video about every verse of those? No. Because she is pumped by a Muslim every night. They pump her pocket and they pump other stuff. Fight against. You see the word fight here is a false translation. In Arabic it says قاتلوا الذين لا يؤمنون بالله. Fight to kill. قاتل coming from the word قتل, which means kill. Not fight by hands or shoes or rocks. Fight and kill. Why? Her husband will tell her, oh, because this is self-defense. No, it says clearly why. Because those people believe not in Allah. And by the way, this is a proof that Christians and Jews never believe in Allah. It's in front of you. And the last day, which who? Of Allah. Nor forbid what is forbidden by Allah and Muhammad. This is the reason. And acknowledge that Muhammad and Islam, the religion of truth. That's the reason. Not because the Jews killed the Muhammad or the Christian they fought. No. Just because they don't believe in Muhammad, commit genocide against them. All of them. And we are not making things up. This is the Quran, as you see. Chapter 9, verse 29. And he chooses specifically to do genocide for the Christians and the Jews. And not only that, Allah is the God of love. This is why he said in the Quran, he will spread hatred and enmity between the Christians and between the Jews. Chapter 5, verse number 14. Do you see it? So we planted them. Allah, he planted among them enmity and hatred till the day of resurrection. This is Allah. Do she dare to make a video speaking about Allah, targeting the Christian to spread hatred between them? If Allah spread hatred, isn't it this is a clear evidence that Allah is the devil? But the scammer from Romania, she don't see that. What's wrong with spreading hate? She do that every day against the Jews. She is hired by Allah and she's getting paid in TikTok and YouTube, and money is coming like rain from spreading hate. Is she willing to admit that this is disgusting? What Allah He said about the Jews? The same. Allah will spread hatred between the Jews until the day of resurrection. The same chapter, by the way, chapter 5 verse number 64 is about spreading hate between the Jews. Chapter 5 verse 14 is about spreading hate between the Christians. Do you dare to make a video to speak against racism and hatred and genocide in the Quran? No. And when people, they challenge you to refute me and to debunk me and to debate me, you know what? Make a video, expose my lies. I challenge you. You go and you put your head under the couch and you say, ouch. A bunch of filthy scammers. You notice all the scammers on the internet, they found that Gaza is a perfect topic to make money because the Muslim, they will subscribe by millions. Sucker Carson, the cow dance, and many like them. They notice that this is where we can make money. When the Gaza war is over, which is created by the Muslims, by their hatred against the Jews. The Jews left Gaza 20 years ago. They never entered there again. They never shot a bullet at them. 20 years the people of Gaza, they were doing what? Preparing for killing the Jews. The Jews go to sleep. They said, okay, now we have no problem with our neighbor. Here we go. They have a government, they have police, they have even the army. They saw them even training. Even Qatar send the money, the Jews send it to Gaza. They give them electricity, water, and most of it never paid, for free. All the aid coming from the world, free hospital, free food, free school. We don't have that in America. The people of Gaza, they have it. What the people of Gaza did? 4 a.m. in the morning, they attack the Jewish people in their homes. People, they are even some, the group, they were having a festival with tents, which means they are camping there. And they start shooting and looting and raping. And you see the videos, they even steal, even toilet seat, they steal it. And by the way, most of the crimes is done by the civilians, not only Hamas. They keep saying to you, civilian, go watch the video. They were dancing. The civilian of Gaza, the children of Gaza, they were dancing for the death of the Jews. Go watch the video of a Jewish woman. She was dying in the truck and every Muslim kid was kicking her ass, spitting at her. And women, she were doing, they are happy, celebrating the barbarian sound. Did the Jews did to people of Gaza what Muhammad did to them? What Muslim did to them? They killed every Jew in Saudi Arabia, every Jew in Syria, every Jew in Iraq. Where is the Jews? Where is the Jews in Turkey? Where is the Jews in Iraq? Where is the Jews in Syria? Where is the Jews in Egypt? What happened? So when the Jews do genocide to Gaza, Gaza was 70,000 and now it is more than 2 million. Do you see the genocide? The 70,000 became 2 million and they accuse the Jews of genocide. But the Jews disappearing from the map in every Islamic country. There is no genocide. Hypocrite, coward, liars. And we spank you so hard. I advise you to use Vaseline because this is what I give to Muslims after they debate me. Expose this scammer, download the video, and change the title of the video. Don't keep it the same. Use your creation, because if all of us use the same title, the video will appear in one place. Post it everywhere. Make them short if you want. Everything I said in this video can be short video. Muhammad racism, show. Muhammad killing the Jews. Muhammad saying this. Allah choosing the Jews. You can make 100 videos from this video. And I don't mind if you make money from my videos. Good for you. There's many people make a lot of money from posting my videos. I don't mind. But don't claim you are me. Don't claim that account, your account, is my account. That will be a problem. Remember, we are against liars, cheaters, scammers. Don't scam people. Otherwise, I will be after you. So I hope this scam will be exposed, and we have long list of scammers to expose. Every scumbag, he want to make money, he take the wave of hate and promote lies. I cannot believe it that this filthy woman, she claimed that the Jews is the one was killing the Christians in the Soviet Union. Is that why the Jews, they forbid people from learning Hebrew, including the Hebrew people? Have you ever heard of somebody, he is a Jew, he don't want his people to speak the language of the Jews? Have you ever heard of a Zionist, he hate his own language? What a fraud you are. What a fraud. I might go back again online, and let us keep the video shorter as much as we can so you can download and share. And I hope you take reference. And this is how we do it. You remind me by this is how we do it, how much Muhammad obsessed with the Jews. Muhammad was copying the Jews in everything he do, but the Jews get him busted. In fact, a Jew is the one who taught Muhammad about monotheism. He schooled him and Muhammad agreed. Muhammad was teaching something totally different. But this is one of the funny stories of Muhammad. Muhammad was attending a funeral, and he was praying in a certain way. A learned Jew, he walked by. He saw what Muhammad is doing. The learned Jew mean a rabbi. He said, Habibi Muhammad, this is how we do it. The second Muhammad, he heard the Jew saying, this is how we do it. What Muhammad, he said, sit down, act differently. And this is exposed Muhammad to be a false prophet. If this is the prayer you were doing a second ago, is it from Allah? Obviously not. Because you cannot change the way you should pray to Allah or in front of Allah just because a Jew, he said, this is how we do it. Sit down, act differently. What the heck? What if the Jew woke when Muhammad was doing poo-poo? And Muhammad was sitting down doing poo-poo, and the Jew said to him, Habibi Muhammad, this is how we do it. How Muhammad will shit? He will say, stand up, shit differently. That will be funny. Will be very nice. The shit will be all over the place. And as you see, Muhammad is a fraud. He is copying the Jew. He felt bad because the Jews, they are watching me, I'm copying them. In a second, in the speed of light, he changed the prayer, how it is, just to act differently. If Muhammad is really from God, he should say what? Guess what? So what? This is how Allah taught me to pray. There's nobody will change the prayer just because of a guy said this is how we do it. Isn't you Muslims say that the Jews are Muslims originally? The Hindu God Allah. This is why he made the biggest chapter in the Quran is the cow chapter. The cow god, Mumu. Police be upon him. So Muslims, we got you busted, and your scammer cannot fix it. No Romanian scammer, no scammer around the world can fix it. You've been screwed. Everything by reference, proofs and evidence. And now you have to deal with this woman because she called your God racist. Remember, the God who favor chosen people is racist. Tribal God, fake God, scumbag God. She said that, which means your prophet is a scumbag, racist, filthy, which is true. I'm a Christian prince, and I approve this message. Remember, our Lord, he said, know the truth, and the truth will set you free. And he said, I am the truth. Who? I am the truth. Muhammad tried to copy Jesus. He said Allah is the truth. Jesus says, I am the light of the world. Muhammad, he copied Jesus. He put in the Quran, he said Allah is the light of the world. The Alpha and the Omega, Muhammad, he copied that. He put it in the Quran. Allah is the first and the last. Islam is a copy of a copy of a copy. But all the copies cannot stop the Crusaders, because we will use your copies for cooking. And you're being cooked by the crusade. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the crusade.